So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to basically laminate my eyebrows. I have a video on how I do it, so I'll link that down below. I'm just going to like fast forward myself doing this part right here. Now to turn your eyebrows blonde, I'm going to be taking a concealer. I'm going to use this Camo Concealer by e.l.f. And I'm taking it in the color medium beige. This color is probably like a shade darker to my actual skin tone. I'm just going to take the concealer. I'm going to drench my eyebrows in this product, basically getting into every single hair. So I'm just going to pat the product down. Just take as much as I can of it. And then I'm just going to let them sit with the concealer for maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. And once they've settled in and the concealer has thickened, I'm gonna take a brush and just pat the concealer in to make sure that it's in every single little hair. Now I'm going to take another one of the e.l.f. Camo Concealers. This is in the color Medium Peach. It's a lighter concealer shade than the one that I used for my eyebrows. And I'm going to be taking this to carve out the bottom portion of my eyebrow just to make it stand out. I went ahead and I also brought down the concealer all over my lid just to use as a base. And now I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow, and I'm going to be starting out with the Mario palette, the Master Mattes, and going back and forth between these two shades. I'm going to be applying those into my crease. These, it's one of the Melt Cosmetics stacks, and it's on sale at Sephora. And I haven't used these darker shades of blue. I used the light ones and I loved it. I'm done with my lid shade, and now I'm going to take the other side, this matte navy blue color, on a more pointed brush, and I'm going to use this to blend out the edges of that lid color. Move on to foundation. I'm going to be using this one by Zoeva. I found this at Marshall's for like $7. No, yeah, something like that. But I saw it on Ulta. I looked for it online to see if they even sell this foundation anywhere or on their website. But I saw that they had it at Ulta for $7. If you're interested, I actually used this foundation for the first time yesterday, and it's pretty good. It looks very light when I initially apply it, but once it like settles a little bit, it turns into a little bit of a darker shade. And I think I liked it. It has a pretty good coverage and like a natural finish. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my face using this like flat brush, and then to soften it up, I'm going to buff it in with a beauty blender. I'm going to be concealing and adding contour. I'm going to be using a cream one. This is by Huda Beauty, the Tantour in Light. And then for my concealer, I'm going to use Becca's Ultimate Coverage Concealer in Banana. And then right in the inner corner, to have that area be a little bit brighter, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral. Before I set anything, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add a cream bronzer. This is, well, it's not a cream bronzer, it's a foundation, but I got it a few shades darker and I use it as a cream bronzer. It's in the color Tan, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to add this all around my face. I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer. I'm going to use a combination of Pound Cake and Blondie from Huda Beauty. I'm gonna add powdered bronzer. I'm gonna use, this is a trio from Beauty Bakery. It's their Neapolitan bar. And I'm gonna use the bronzer in here, just like a light hand because it's pretty dark, as well as the blush. I'm just adding some of that navy blue, the matte one, on my lower lash line. I'm going to smoke that all along the lower lash line, and then to blend out the edges, I'm going to use the colors from the Master Mattes that I use in my crease just to blend out the edges. There's the lower lash line, and then I also took some of the matte white from the palette and I added it underneath my eyebrow just to make it pop, and then some in the inner corners. For lip liner, I'm going to be taking this one by NYX. It's in the color Nude Beige. And for lipstick, I'm going to take this one from Morphe. It's called Bare It All. I'm going to put on some lip gloss. I'm going to use this one from Buxom, and it's called Sandy. Done. I'm just going to add some setting spray. And I'm gonna do my hair and put on a cute shirt, and then I'll come back to show you guys how everything looks put together. So I changed and I kind of did my hair, but I don't know, I was not feeling that lip. I just always imagined this eyeshadow with like a very light nude lip color, but it's just not me, and I don't know, I felt like I looked dead. So I just added a little bit of this lip gloss. It's by NYX in the color Praline. And it just kind of darkened it up a little bit. It still kept it pretty nude, but not as nude as it was right now, because right now, I don't know, I wasn't feeling myself with that lip color. So, oh, and then I did one more thing too. I added just a little bit. I have this brow pencil by ColourPop in the color Warm Blonde, and I just kind of lightly added something to them because it was just looking a little bit too like I just didn't have eyebrows, and that's not like the look I wanted to go for. I wanted blonde eyebrows. So that's the finished look.